Hello all, welcome to Building a Fortress. This is Gigapatrick. Wanted to talk about a couple things. One thing that I wanted to talk about was the last match where my opponent made a misclick on a pithing needle, and because he made the misclick, I was able to continue using my Rishadan ports. Um, you know, it's not for certain that I would have lost had he not misclicked. It's not for certain, but it's probable, I think. And I could have been a much better sportsman. I could have not used the Rishadan ports. It was clear that he wanted to name Rishadan port at least. And I could have confirmed it with him. I could have said, you know, did you mean to name Rishadan port? And then I could have not used them. I could have, you know, acted like he didn't misclick. Um, and I wish I had. Even though I won, I wish I had done that. And I want to. That's one of the very few times that in Magic Online related stuff has caused me to win. Uh, Once I won a match that I was definitely going to lose because my opponent ran out of time. I had Tabernacle out, he had a bunch of creatures. He was going to swing for lethal, but he couldn't pay for Tabernacle in the time allotted. So, you know, that I feel slightly better about, but I'm just saying that there are opportunities to be a better sportsman, and I want to take them. Secondly, um, some I think that I'm at a point where if I'm going to if I'm going to be able to compete in the leagues, um, and expect any success, I really need to improve my sideboarding. That's an area where I think that I could improve. Luckily, there is a Daryl Ayers sideboard guide. The meta is outdated. He wrote this, last year during the Dig Through Time meta, but still most of it still applies. He he the sideboard is similar enough that it still applies. So like one thing he does, he boards out Rishadan ports in the like Delver, some number like two Rishadan ports in the Delver matchups, and in like Shardless Bug. I imagine he would board out Rishadan ports just because they have all non-basics or thereabouts. So Rishadan port is just unnecessary. And I also noticed that he really only takes mana bond out. Uh, he takes it out against miracles, against death and taxes. He takes it out against Reanimator but not Storm. Interestingly enough, mana bond seems to he doesn't just board it out like I do, and I'd like to, you know, like I'd board it out against like Deathrite Shaman decks. He doesn't. So I'd really like to improve my sideboarding. So when this match starts, we will return. All right. A match started within like 3 seconds or something. Excuse me, as usual. Okay. Monkeys can't cry. Hmm. I'm gonna keep this. I mean, the Tranquil Thickets. You know. I've got so many good rips, basically. So many good rips. I'm not definitely not gonna play Mana Bond willy-nilly. So, no fetch, Tropical Island Ponder. Could be Storm, could be Rug Delver. Could even be like a green Splash of Miracles. So we definitely want to play around days. Does that mean we have to get rid of Dark Depths? No, I think I'd rather get rid of a Thicket than a Depths, I think. So, I'm fine. I'm actually fine if he chooses to daze this Mox Diamond. So I'm going to play it, because I kind of want him to, actually, because I like all the lands in my hand. So I'm going to play this without playing a land. He probably won't go for it, and I drop a Tranquil Thicket and a Taiga, play Exploration, play Grove, and then cycle a Thicket. Okay. Didn't fall for it. Okay, I can't loam, but I could gamble. So there's almost and crop rotation, so I think it's worth cycling now. Okay. Still lots of good rips. Get Probe. Could still be Delver, but, you know, probably Storm, which is a bummer. Cabal Therapy, losing Mana Bond. Yeah, that doesn't matter too much. But this Cabal Therapy definitely is Storm. Thing about Mana Bond is now I don't care. Like I can, if I draw Thespian Stage, I can play both lands. Rishon Port's not horrible. Yeah, we definitely are just gonna go for the swamp here. He knows I have a Depths in hand. Okay. It's not at all what I wanted to see. We will do that again. We're not going to F6 because if he goes for Ad Nauseam, we want to deal 2 damage to him with this Punishing Fire. Iron I suppose he could be on Berg Delver right now. This is still a possibility. I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. But these are all, you know, these cards are all shared by Berg Delver. Okay, I don't think he's going to do anything, but come on. Well, all right. That sucks. You know, here he just but now he can just go for Underground Sea and whatnot. We still want to hold up Punishing Fire. What is going on though? I guess he's just like whatever. I don't have to do anything until like he knows one of my cards is Dark Depths. Like I would, you know. Okay, Preordain, definitely not Berg Delver. Yeah. Alright, so I think this is gonna have to be ad nauseum. Oh no. He gets another. It's Lion's Eye. So he. What does he have? He has 3 Lion's Eye and an Infernal Tutor. So my guess is he can go. Well, he only has a Cabal Ritual. I mean, I don't really know. I guess he gets Past in Flames. Oh, he doesn't even need to go for Past in Flames. I think he can just tendrils me out. Yeah. Chain Infernal Tutors together and kill me. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay. Okay. So, what did what did he do? He took out Chasm. He took out. I'm gonna consult what Daryl did for Storm. Miracles, dig through time control, which is no longer Grixis, bug control, bug, rug, Omnitel, Storm. So see, he's back when he's playing Trinispheres. So I would board in all 4, and this is what he boards out. So and it's not like you know who cares about choke? Maybe I'm just overboarding into choke, and you know still have 31 lands. I mean, Mana Bond is still useful. So um, yeah, I think we'll just submit it like that, not bother with choke, and see what happens. I mean, there's no way I'm getting rid of this, but yeah, we probably just go Chalice on 0. That's just how we do it. Keep. I think we'll go Taiga. Chalice for 0. Um, what? Whatever. We can get a Mox Diamond, but I think we just hold on to that Tranquil Thicket. I mean, I wouldn't call this a great hand. I'd say it's a hand that we don't mulligan. Uh, you know, it's just got too much of what we're trying to go for. I'd actually love it if I drew Mana Bond right here. That'd be so phenomenal. You wouldn't even be, it's not even Mana Bond. I'd take Sphere. Ugh. Okay. I'm almost certain he played that. He's gonna port. He played this so that that's what I would port. Okay, we're F6 and we don't have anything else. Huh. Ah. What can you do, man? Oh, Confidant. Sure. I would have cast. I'm sure I would have cast it. Man. Oh, if only I had played Stage last turn. I I could go, but there's no way to know. I'm not gonna. We have to play stage though, and I'm just not worried about the Mox Diamond. Let's see. Rainstorm. So he's got an Underground Sea. He used a Dark Ritual. Like, these were just two cards that he lost. So he's at 6, you know. Hopefully he can't go for it just yet. If I were to draw a sphere, I would play that. Nope. Okay. Uh in this scenario I am not porting him. Like it's just not, you know, that seems that does not sure. So I'm not porting him. He either gets it or he doesn't. Right here. Unless he has you know, he could go for he could go for mm, maybe he has Chain of Vapor, which would suck. Yeah, he's been clicking through combat. Um, do he can Chain of Vapor at any time? So if he attacks with this, I'm absolutely going to block. Um, and either he, you know, absolutely. I'm not sure why I wouldn't. You know, I already didn't port him, so Cabal Writ. Okay, sure. Hopefully he can't do it. I'd love to get another game. Could have third turned him with. I haven't cast any spells, so. Could have third turned him if I had played stage second, but, you know, between it and port and, you know, I think playing port was the right call. Like, given the information I had. Almost done copying everything. I'm just gonna F6. There's nothing I can do one way or the other. It's always a bummer when they can just do the spells. Yeah, we're probably just done here. Let's see how we wouldn't be. One, two, three, four, five, six. Um, let's see how it has to be ad nauseum, right? Seven spells. So it's got to be ad nauseum. He needs He needs land drops and dark rituals, right? Please. Yes, awesome. Sweet, I got there. Okay. Definitely got there. Yeah, I think we're fine just leaving as is. And hope we can get there game 3. I mean, again, I don't think we can afford to I don't think we can afford to uh, oh man, this hand sucks. I mean, I really wanted a better hand here. I'm on the draw, half the combo. Need to get very. I think with this hand, I need to get very lucky. Granted, if he just goes off first turn, it doesn't matter. But with this hand, I think I need to get lucky. Like I need. But of course, Chalice on 0 was enough last time on turn 4. So I'm gonna keep. You know, with a little luck, it's risky, but with a little luck from the top of her deck. You know, Mox Diamond makes this a really good hand, actually. Okay, Mox Diamond still makes this a good hand. I super hope I draw Mox Diamond next turn. I'd take a fetch or a Taiga too, but I mean, I don't think he's going off without the ability to. Whoa, no land drop. Okay, no land drop in the combo. Maybe that's enough. Okay. E-tutor, Dark Ritual. Alright. Can I get there? I mean, I can go Grove, Exploration, Wasteland. That seems decent, and it's the best thing since I can go Grove and Exploration and Dark Depths and not get there. Uh, so this is what we got. He's got this turn in next to go off. Oh, he already discarded? Okay. Okay, he could have. He could have Chain of Vapor. I can make the combo again if I draw land, which I do. Awesome. Awesome. I get there against Storm. Good. Yes. I'm so happy right now. So happy. Getting there against Storm. So I think, you know, uh, I don't know. I've certainly beaten Storm before I ever used Daryl's advice. But last game, Mana Bond, if I had drawn it, it would have been phenomenal. I just would have crushed him, I think. This game, we were just able to, like that, drawing that Grove got me there, I think. I play Exploration, then I'm able to Wasteland his, gives him that, Grove into Exploration gives him one less turn. So, awesome. That was great. Wheel, and I didn't have to win by nefarious means. So, I'm pretty happy about that. So, peace out until next time.